Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Daily English Podcast, where learning English is simple and fun. I'm Jane, and in this episode, we are going to learn about how to talk about your free time and hobbies in English. What do you like doing when you're not working or studying? Do you have an interesting hobby? Something you do every week, just for fun or maybe to pass time? Talking about hobbies is one of the best ways to start a conversation with someone in English or to find things in common when you're speaking to a friend or colleague. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to talk about your hobbies clearly and naturally with real confidence. Let's start with some vocabularies that concerns free time and hobbies. What words do you use during your free time activities in English? Some people prefer things you do at home, like watching a TV show, reading books, or painting. Other people like sporting activities, like playing table tennis, playing basketball, playing football, going to the gym, jogging, hiking forest or mountains, or doing yoga. Some people may prefer more social activities, which includes hanging out with your friends, relaxing at home with your family, or going shopping. Or maybe you like to do something more creative, like taking pictures, listening to podcasts, or writing stories. You can tell me in the comment section what kind of hobby, free time activities do you prefer? Now let's see how you can talk about hobbies which you like. It mainly starts with the question, what do you like doing in your free time? So you can answer this way, saying, in my free time, I like, and then you add what you love doing. An example is, in my free time, I like playing football. In my free time, I like spending time with my family. In my free time, I like painting landscapes. If you watch closely, there's a pattern here. In every sentence after like, we use a verb, then we add ing. I'm sure you can make a sentence using these examples I showed you. What do you like doing in your free time? You see, just using like can be repetitive and boring. So what other verbs can you use to replace like? Well, verbs that can replace like are love, enjoy, or hate. Some examples are, I love swimming at the pool. I enjoy cooking breakfast. I hate listening to music. Can you see the same pattern? After all of these verbs, you need to use a verb with ing. You can also add words like sometimes, really, or truly, definitely, genuinely, and particularly to make your meaning stronger or weaker. Some examples are, I really enjoy taking pictures with my family. Sometimes I love cycling. I absolutely hate playing tennis. I particularly love watching television. Now it's your turn. What do you enjoy doing? Can you make your own sentences? Okay, so now you can say something about what you like or don't like doing. Let's look at how you can add more details to your ideas. First, let's say how often you do your free time activity. For example, when we talk about sport, we say, I play basketball every Tuesday evening. I genuinely hate going shopping. I only go shopping once or twice a month. I really love taking pictures, but I don't get the chance to do it regularly. Tell me in the comment section, how often do you do your hobbies? You can use these simple phrases to help you talk. An example using every, for example, every weekend, every Saturday afternoon, every month, every year. Another example is once or twice a, for example, once a week, twice a month, 3 times a year, and so on. I hope you make some sentences like this about your free time and hobbies. Next, let's talk about where you do your hobby or free time activity. For example, if you like sport, you can say, I play football every Tuesday evening at the park near my house. Another example is, I enjoy having lunch with my friends. We go to a restaurant in the city center once or twice a week. I really enjoy taking photos of animals in the zoo, but I don't get the chance to do it often. Now you can see that our answers are getting more detailed than before. When you speak, you should always try to add some details to your ideas, like this. It will make your English sound more interesting and more natural when used in a conversation. So tell me, can you add some details like these to your sentences? Try and pause the video to practice making some sentences. Try saying them out loud. Practice a little bit. Okay. Next, let's look at giving a detailed information, especially if you have an interesting hobby. You can talk about when and why you started doing it. For example, I started playing cricket when I was 10. I've been learning to read for 6 months now. I decided to go hiking because I love nature. My Italian friend got me into cycling. In the last sentence, the phrase, "my friend got me into something," means that your friend introduced and taught you this activity, and now you enjoy it. What can you say about your hobby? You can also use some of these phrases to talk about yourself. For example, I started cycling when I was living in Canada. I've been cycling for about 5 years. I recently decided to learn English because I wanted to be more fluent. When I was younger, my cousin got me into painting. Finally, let's look at how you could add some descriptive words to say why you do or don't enjoy a particular hobby. For example, I love hiking because it's really exciting. I enjoy doing yoga because it's so relaxing. I really like painting objects because it's creative. You can also use negative adjectives to talk about things you don't like. For example, I don't like going running because it makes me tired. I hate reading books because I find it boring. I've been trying to learn English, but it's too hard. Try to make some sentences and practice using these examples. Now it's your turn to speak. Let's try using everything we've learned in this episode to form longer sentences. For example, I really enjoy playing basketball. I play every Saturday at the park near the cafe. Sometimes I play with my brother together with some friends. My brother got me into it because he loves sports and he needed someone to play with. I didn't like it at first because it was hard and my team lost all the time, but now I enjoy it, especially when I beat my brother's team. Okay, let's do one more sample answer. I love hiking. Once or twice a week, I go to different areas of the city's landscape and look for interesting places to explore. I've been interested in hiking since I was 15, when my dad got me a pair of boots and a bicycle for my birthday. I like it because it's fun and exciting, and I can explore places by hiking. Anyone can hike, but you need to find good places to explore. Now you can talk about your free time, what you like doing, where you go, and how often you go there. When did you started this hobby, and why you started it, and why you like or perhaps dislike a particular activity. Try to talk for at least 30 seconds, giving lots of details to make your answer more interesting. Okay, that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned how to talk about your free time and hobbies in English. If this helped you, give it a like and subscribe to Daily English Podcast for more fun and engaging episodes like this one. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.